everyone, and welcome back to another Through the Portal. Today we are at Vaughanarama's base again. Yes, I know last week we visited Vaughanarama's New Hope, but this guy, man, he was holding out on me the whole time. He had something up his sleeve. Oh gosh, I mean, sorry Sean Murray, but no need to bring out space whales because Vaughanarama has already beaten you to it. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's a whale in space. He's done well. So here I am. I was having a bit of fun while I was here. He's got 6 landing pads, so I felt like I should fill them. So I thought I'd fill them up with all my ships. So here you go guys. These are my ships in normal, my prides and joys, and that is my beauty. Anyway, back to the base tour. Look at this. It is a whale in space. I mean, gosh, what made you think of building this? So, right, so there's a teleporter over here that takes you to the inside. So first, we're not going to use the teleporter. We're going to jump over. It's a low gravity moon in Euclid. So nice and easy to get over to. You don't really need to use the teleporter if you don't want to. But those who obviously don't have jetpack power, you might need to. I mean, first of all, look at this. Look, blowing bubbles out of the spout. I mean, this is brilliant. Let's go in camera mode. Have a good, proper look at this. I mean, look. This is so cool. I love what he's done with this. He's got some barnacles on the bottom of it. Look at these teeth. This is so cool. Yeah, so when I saw him post this on the Amino, I just thought, oh god, I don't care that I've already been to his base. He's held out. I need to go here and have a look. I mean, look at that. He has gone right in with the detail with this. The fins, the tail. Look at it. It's just so brilliant. You know, and it amazes me every time I visit bases and to see what people can really do in this game and what they can create is just amazing. Very well done though, Vaughanarama. I absolutely love this. You have brought what Hello Games have failed to bring us so far, the space whales, and he is adorable. So we're gonna have a quick look inside. And the entrance is just so cool too. So here we go. Look at this. The entrance. It opens its mouth up. Look at that. Awesome. And look at what you see inside. Look at it, full of light. Everything's in here. You got your own living quarters. You know, watertight boxes as well. You know, just in case he does take a dive in the sea while he's here. Look at this. Awesome flower arrangement. Oh, yeah. So much colour in here, so much colour. Oh, I didn't see that up there earlier. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely brilliant in here. I mean, to be honest, when I saw it, I didn't expect it even to have anything inside either, but this is brilliant. And I love the nip farm. The little nip patch. It's where his wire glitched in the nip. It looks brilliant. It looks so cool. Nutrition. You even have creatures that live inside the belly. Isn't that great? I love his conference table. This is such a cool idea. This is brilliant. Oh, I really like it. It's a very small one, base as well, so I'll probably get around this quite quickly. Some buy beats. It's a bit quiet though. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Obviously I have turned down my sound effects settings so that you can actually hear my voice. The first video I did was awful. I'd had so many problems and it was all because I'd forgot to change my settings. Nice little throne. there you can see his base computer. Oh, low gravity, eh? And the space whale. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's also got an awesome name. So it's named the planet as well. I absolutely love Vaughanarama's humour. It is brilliant, and I am having a whale of a time. Now, at first, I thought this was all there was, but he does have another little hidden area down here, and this bit is brilliant as well. So you've got this line of carbon here. We're all loving this carbon, aren't we, at the moment? His power supply. Obviously, we only had so the new update came out just yesterday. So I dare say, I mean, I've been going around a couple of my bases putting the hidden wire thing down. That's brilliant. I'm loving that. Now, the best thing I love here. So I've made a couple of little captain chairs before, and a few other people have as well. This kind of sort of captain chair, if you like, sort of thing. But what he's done, he's used the new banjo glitch and he's used a sofa and made this over side of it, and it's brilliant that I can sit down in the captain's chair and fly this mechanical beast. It is brilliant. I'm gonna be pinching this idea. Next time I do a seat, I'm doing this. This is a brilliant idea. Obviously, yeah, the banjo glitch, also known as the blender glitch. It has some other names. Within the PBF, we tend to refer to it as the banjo or blender glitch. It's so much you can do with it now. Since Beeblebum and Action Pants Gaming had a real good play around with it, and they've discovered us some, amazing stuff with it. Oh, let's not forget this. Now, this is something you'll always see in a Vaughanarama base. We always have a bar. Like Apictor says, you can't have a base without a bar. And Vaughanarama always has a bar at every base I go to. Whiskey, please. I don't know why I say whiskey, I don't even like the stuff. Now, so earlier I kind of just jumped in, making sure everything kind of loaded in. I don't think I've missed anything. Like I said, it is a small base. If you have any queries to wanting to build an orbital base, Beeblebum has a great video on his channel explaining a good way to do it, so you can get some height instead of just building from the ground. As you can see here, you'll notice that obviously the base computer is up here and not down on the ground. And Beeblebum has a brilliant tutorial he does to do this. I think Vaughanarama also used the same tutorial. I know a few other people have, and it is good. You there is a height limit, I think. Unfortunately, I did that on my orbital base, and I'm never going to be able to show anyone my orbital base because I can't even see it anymore. But it's still there. It's still there. I'm yet to go back to it though. Since we've had the update, I hear a few people that had disappearing orbital bases have been successful since the update to be able to go back to it. So I need to check out mine. But absolutely brilliant base, Vaughanarama. I love it. This is awesome. This is so different. But thanks for getting this out. I'm glad I saw this. Look how cool it looks next to them. Sorry guys, let me just quickly head back over there. I do want to just get another quick shot of this. I'm really stoked about this. This is awesome. I know people have done stuff like this before, but the space whale is just, I think it's just brilliant. It's perfect. The fact that he's done it in space as well. It's brilliant. Look at that. Flying through space. This base is this is on a moon as well. He's not too high off the ground, as you can see. I can still even see the detail. And as I said before, I'm not a PS Pro, and so you can see that it's not too high. I think there is a little bit less of a limit when it comes to the moons. But if you ever do decide to do such a thing as an orbital base, it is good to do on a dead planet, as there is less render. You've got no trees, no weather, nothing, just rocks. So it is perfect to do builds such as this. To be honest, when I came through the portal, the base was there, which is the first time that's happened to me for a while. Whether that's to do with our latest update or whether it was just the fact that I got lucky, I don't know. But absolute brilliant base, Vaughanarama. I really enjoyed doing this. I know, obviously, like I said, I did visit his base last week, but hey, he held out on me on this one. Alright guys, stick around for the next one. The next one's going to be another good one, and we'll see you in a few seconds, minutes even. Bye for now. He seems happy. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the second tour. We're here at, well, you see photons, but we're actually at Apictor's base. And he's invited me along to, a rare gem. Those who know Apictor, he likes to send a lot of his builds to the Wrecking Ball. But this one here, we're just going to give it a minute to load in. Seem to be having some network issues today. But not only that, this specific base is a pre-Beyond base. And I'll show you why in a minute, on why this is such a hidden gem. Should we go and have a look, Polo? So there's going to be a few little times I'll probably drop through the floors here. One, like I said, I've had a few network issues today. As you can see, that stuff's disappearing and coming back. Seems like a lot of people are playing tonight. If it is that bad, I'll probably end up re-recording. But I popped along here the other day. I actually had to put a base computer down to hope that it was going to be a bit better for me, but anyway, no further ado. So this base is it's kind of like a water base, floating water base, and in my words, it's like an abandoned oil station, if you like. It's because it's nice and rusty, and it is a real gem. I'm just going to fly around. I wonder if anyone knows why this is such a gem. See if you can notice anything. There's stuff here that you cannot do in the game anymore, and I'm really shocked that it's allowed to stay here. So, first of all, look at these floors. Yeah, see the rust on them? Look at that. Look, rust. We can't do that anymore. Hello Games took this away after Beyond. You could no longer put a rust texture or brick texture on any of the normal parts, only prefabs. But yeah, I'm really shocked. And when he showed me this, I was just like, yeah, this is the base. This is the one we're going to do. Yeah, look at this. You can't do this anymore. So I'm really hoping Apictor keeps this one, because this is a real hidden gem. Look at that. Rust! We can't even do this anymore. Not only that, I mean, I'm sure Beeble or either Beeble Bum or let me get my words right. Beeble Bum and Action Pants Gaming will probably be able to do it, I'm sure. But this in here is pretty much hard to do anymore. This here, what he's done, is really hard to do now. I mean, you could probably do it with the Blender glitch. If you're watching Beeble, I challenge you. A little challenge. But yeah, apparently you can't do this sort of angle anymore. I'm sure there's ways. I'm sure if Beeblebum's watching, he's probably gonna go, yeah, I can do that. So a little thing about Apictor. Apictor's been building, I think pretty much from the building update, pretty much. So he has a lot of experience in the game. For me, Apictor pretty much started that build bug for me. So I started building, doing sort of basic snap stuff, and then I really wanted to put an item upside down. Had no idea how, and I thought, oh, I'm probably going to have to delete like half the base to probably put this in. So Apictor came over and showed me how to flip stuff upside down. Showed me how to do the adjacency glitch, and I pretty much caught the bug from there. So we'll have a quick look around. Like I said, stuff's still kind of popping in and out. Now, Apictor did say to me, so this was, like I said, a pre-Beyond base, and he said it looks lovely. You know, it was really nice. It had lights everywhere. Everything was all lit up. Now he hasn't come back to update the base because he said he's just not gonna spend time on this, putting all the wires in and out. But as you can see, a lot of stuff's not powered up because obviously, as most people know, when Beyond dropped, we had wires and we had to wire everything up. One thing he did get to keep though was his landing pad. Seemed to fit him nicely. I know I ended up getting rid of a couple of my bases when Beyond dropped because of the landing pad issue. But yeah, it's still here and nicely in. Yeah, like I said, a few issues today. I did a base earlier and I had to keep reloading. It was dreadful. It must be something to do with the network today. Let's have a quick look around. So hopefully I don't drop to the floors too much. I suppose we just have a walk around and find out, won't we? One of his robots. This is an awesome robot with the eyes. Look at that. That's cool. Let's get the. Well, we'll run around in camera mode again later. But yeah, so Apictor. So he. So in real life, he comes from sort of an engineering background, and those who have visited his bases before, he likes to have everything. You know, it has to kind of work. For instance, you know, so he's got like things like this oxygen harvester, and he's got the pipes going into it and down, and pretty much this just doesn't end there. Everything kind of connects. Everything has its own sort of purpose. Around the base, you see these. He said to me, let's get the light on. So these are like shut-off valves he made for it, but yeah, everything you usually find on Apictor's base has some sort of purpose. It doesn't just end somewhere. It has some sort of purpose. So here, I think this one was kind of filtering the water and purifying into air. But yeah, with his engineering background, he always kind of builds with that mindset. I just don't want to fall through any floors. Unfortunately, this is a pre-Beyond, so if you do come here, you have to kind of give it some time. I'm sure those with PS Pros probably be a lot better off. Just not our little me. I don't have a PS Pro. Love this crane. I think this is one of my favourite bits of it. The crane is awesome. At first I was waiting for something to load in. I thought something was attached to these pipes, and then eventually this beam popped in. But again, look, the rust, you know, we can't do that anymore. It'd be good if we could kind of have the textures back. I don't know if the textures actually, because I didn't do a great deal of building before Beyond. I didn't really start getting into the building until after Beyond, because I used to always have a lot of issues. I had a lot of issues with the storyline and stuff, so I never really got into the building, so I spent more time doing the exploring. There's some there they are. So there's a lot around here. We'll probably be here for a while. And obviously I've got to move carefully because I don't want to fall through the floors. Yeah, see, not everything's loading in. I think he put a really cool little table here. It's not loaded in though. It's not letting me go near it. Oh, here it is. But my little legs can jump up there, I suppose. Yeah, as you can see, so all the power's off. So that's why I kind of been calling it the abandoned station. Looks like it's kind of been abandoned. So you won't find no solar panels here or local power source. And pipes. So if you look, there's the crane. And there's the pipes it's lifting. See, everything kind of has its purpose and everything kind of works as it kind of should. So there's some more robots around there. Ooh. So you got another. Oh, there we go. See, I told you. Stop jumping. Right. Yeah, he's got another cool little robot here. So yeah, as you can see, before Beyond, we never had wires, so we had no need to kind of power any of this up. We could just, it was like creative. We didn't have to use wires. We could just chuck everything up and around. That's cool. See, as you can see, everything kind of goes in. This kind of, I'm not sure if this is, but this kind of looks like some sort of heater or furnace. But you can always kind of get the rough idea of what he's trying to achieve. You know, with his stuff, it's all, like I say, it's kind of with his engineering background. This looks like a deal. You know, even cafeteria, beds. 42. Do. So this is like a wait. I didn't actually come to this bit when I came up when he invited me here. But the problem was of the bouncing around. See, like I said, though, I'm also having some real connection issues today. Now, I want to find. This was the Okay, so let's go back to the landing pad without falling through a floor. Alright. Yeah, because it's not exactly a huge base, but I think because it is pre-Beyond, it does have its it does have its now issues. So here we go down here. It seems to be loading in nicely. This would look really cool. He kind of built a spotlight. But like I say, it's a real shame about that. You would have hoped that at least bases that were previously built weren't going to be affected by power, but I dare say that's a lot of work. So he said to me, these are, I'm going to say, these are the fuel tankers. So this bit here, this was really cool. So he's built this section here. Oh, and it looks like either it didn't load in last time, or he's added a couple of bits extra since I was here. So the idea here is this goes here, and it's not going to work this time. I think he might have changed it a little bit. Alright, let's try again. So the idea is, so he built this section purely for the Colossus, but for some reason it's not letting me put it down now. When I was here the other day, it was perfect. It was working fine, but doesn't seem to want to work for me today. How can I even get back up? I've got a picture. I will chuck it on just up now, so you can see the picture I took. And basically the idea is that this is the fueling station, and the pipe would come down. So it worked the other day absolutely fine. I don't understand why it's not happening now. But the idea is these are fuel tanks, and the picture you see, if you it almost looks like it's a kind of speeder in the water. And the idea is when you put your exocraft there, the pipe would actually merge inside, which it did the other day. I'm really gutted it's not doing it now. But it looked really cool, actually. I didn't set up either, so here's like a dock. He used a Nomad, but doesn't want to load in my Nomad on the water, so we'll just go with the sub, a Nautilus, little docking bay. So yeah, this is like a little fueling area for boats and stuff. Another shuttle valve. See, like I say, everything kind of has its purpose. It goes to different places. Actually, I can't remember all the ins and outs for it. I should have wrote stuff down, shouldn't I? Oh! So like here, as you can see, these are going, and they've got stuff attached to it. See, so everything kind of goes somewhere. I'm not entirely sure what everything does, other than bits I can remember. But like I said earlier, you know, everything kind of has its place. Everything, there's all these reasons for it, and it really does look like an oil rig. He hasn't just kind of chucked in pipes to do nothing. Yeah. As you can see, yeah, like, oh yeah, I'd already said about the power, didn't I? Okay, now this was the staircase I was looking for earlier. So, quick look up here. I don't know if we did this bit. Alright, yeah, we already did this bit. I just couldn't get round to this. Probably something to do with updates. Right, and okay, let's have a look at the next bit. Oh, look. Oh well, I'm in the water, I suppose. Oh no. Yeah, I do apologise for this today. It's not hasn't been my day for doing base tours. Okay. I'll tell you what, since we've had the mech update, they've made this even faster. So the other day I came here, and it was the first time I'd actually used the Nautilus since we got the mech update. And now my sub moves even faster than it did before. Look at it go. Whee! Oh, there's my exocraft, it's falling through the floor. So as you can see, look, it's always kind of sank down here. This was like a... oh yeah, so this was the drill, if I remember rightly. So, as you can see, all the mechanics in there. It's done a really cool job of making it look the part. So this is kind of like the drill. And it started drilling a hole. These used to spin, so it would have looked really cool if they still span, but they don't spin anymore. Right, let's have a look. I think you can go in the domes as well. They look pretty good as well. Do you know, I can't even control this. There we go. Well, yeah, HD have really vamped this Nautilus up. Yeah, there we go, look at that, cool. Obviously, yeah, like I said earlier, not powered up, but everything kind of has its purpose here. This is another one that's kind of bringing oxygen into the tanks, and then back up to the main base. Oh, here we go, we can go inside this one. Oh yeah, again, let's got a computer here. It's just an upside down one. Oh. Obviously, well before Beyond, we also didn't have these screens in the middle as well. Move, fishy. Did we do that one? Coolio. Have a quick little zoom around here. So zoom in this. Oh, was that a light fuser in there as well? Awesome. I do love the light fusers. You probably get fed up with me saying about that, but they are one of my favourite ones. Obviously, rust on these we can still do. fast this sub is now. Look at this thing go. Might have to build an underwater racecourse now. Whoa, look at that, even got air. Whoa, 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 whoa. Apictor said it's a no wake zone, so it should be going slow. Sub's so fast now I can't even control it. Right, there we go. Absolutely brilliant base. So we're going to go back up the top and have a little zoom around in camera mode. Get somewhere nice in the centre. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty beyond network issues today as well. So there's a few things that, but it's actually a bit better than it was the other day. There's the the robot's cool, isn't it? His eyes are cool. That's a cool idea, Apictor. Oh, look, even camera mode doesn't want to go through stuff. Right. Oh, yeah. So you've got, oh, I forgot about this robot. So you've got this little area up here, like a little storage area. Spare parts. Another droid. Moving them up and down. Lots of people like to build robots now, don't they? I build a robot every single base. My Neyko991. It's like my little Easter egg for every base. Look at that. Invisible wall. We'll do a quick orbit. Oh, it's a shame we've got a shadow. So annoying about the shadows. There we go. That's better. So a quick orbit around. Absolute brilliant base, Apictor, if you're watching. Enjoyed myself here. Like I said to you, this is a real hidden gem. I hope you don't get rid of this. Just the pure fact that you've got rusted, you still got rusted metal floor plating is just brilliant. You know, I can't believe you even have stuff like that. You got lucky there. I would have thought that it would have all disappeared. I really would have. It's still here. It really does. It's a shame because it kind of adds even just having to have the rust for just the metal. You know, it would be really good. I'd like it. I mean, personally, I'd like to be able to put rust on the metal as an extra, and brick on the concrete. It is a real shame that they took that texture in. I mean, obviously they had their reasons for it, so I dare say it was probably something to do with rendering, which is probably one of the problems we're having here. See? I've also got the base limiter off. I don't know if that makes a difference when touring people's bases, but I tried it on and off. It didn't make much sense. Oh yeah, this was the exhaust. Big old exhaust. Again, something goes in. Oh yeah, this is the thing I kind of said was like a furnace. Yeah, so this is like the exhaust system. I'm sorry if I can't remember everything about your base, Apictor. But absolutely brilliant base, buddy. I enjoy your builds. I still always do. I actually took a look at one of your bases at the Traveller's Oasis 3 today as well. While I was there, noticed it popped up. I thought, well, that's got to be different. And Apictor likes to do stuff where he'll build stuff and you can see the inside, but then you've got to go and find how to get in. And this was one of those bases that I went to today. I popped on long quick, had a visit before I came here while I was on my way to the portal. Yeah, that was fun, but I found my way in. I got there just like the Hobbit house. Brilliant, guys. Thanks for watching this one. Show some love to Apictor. He's been building for quite a while now. He's really valued. I mean, most base builders even know of Apictor. APG, Action Gaming and Beeblebum speak highly of him. and he deserves a lot of credit for all of his work. If you do see, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you do see something he's put on Amino and you want to visit him, get in touch with him. He's a nice guy, he'll get back to you. But check with him, because he may have already took it through the wrecking ball. Doesn't always keep a lot of his bases. But yeah, he does some absolutely brilliant bases. You'll have to definitely check him out, guys. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He'll occasionally do some videos, like walk around base tours. But yeah, like I say, if you ever want to visit one of his bases, send him a message and he'll let you know if it's still there or not. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you in a few more minutes. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the last base of the evening. And this base is by erects and Boid Gaming. It was a collaboration they did together. This base in particular has recently been in the featured list on the Amino, and also got retweeted by Sean Murray on Twitter. So you all probably know what it is. The Stark Mansion. Now, obviously we've recently had an update, and they've probably not been back here for a while. So unfortunately, some of the ground has come back. But you pretty much can see everything anyway. Do a quick aerial look around. This base, absolutely amazing. You know, absolutely brilliant. I wish I got a chance to help him out with this one, but this is absolutely amazing, and it deserves its credit. It's been all over Twitter. I'm not sure about Reddit. I'm not sort of too much into Reddit, but absolutely brilliant base. Two absolutely brilliant builders. Between them have made some absolutely amazing builds. So we're going to have a quick look inside. Let's have a look. There we are. Oh, wow, look. That's an awesome fireplace. That's a really cool idea to use this fire. I've seen it a couple of times now. It is very good idea to use for a fire. Quite open. I see only a tiny bit of regrowth here. Unfortunately, yeah, obviously if you don't visit bases often enough, it does happen, really. That's over here. So fish tanks are awesome. So this bit is absolutely brilliant. I was fumbling around for about 5 minutes thinking, well, you know, when's it going to open? When's it going to open? But then I realised, well, it's the Stark Mansion, right? You know, it's like building the Batcave. You got to hide everything. And look at this, absolutely brilliant. You know, he's glitched. They've sort of glitched it inside the tank, and look at that. Opens up. Look at that. Secret lab. Secret workshop where he works on his outfit, works on his Iron Man stuff. Let's quickly get changed into the Iron Man suit. Oh, let's shut up the door. So this is absolutely brilliant. It's rather large, so they probably didn't go too mad on the interior. Absolutely, look at the, you know, it must have taken them a lot of time to make this. I'm sure I've seen one of these already, so you're only meant to have one of these on each base, but you can easily adjacency glitch in as many as you need. This place is huge. Not even sure if this even goes anywhere. I only really had a look down the bottom. So this is obviously just an upstairs bit. I don't know if there's any more stairs. No. Okay. Let's go out here. There's the next one. Awesome view, and it's awesome as well. I mean, look at this. This is brilliant. Right on the edge. Chose a good spot for it. Cool if it had the sea down there. I think he lives in front of the sea, doesn't he? Tony Stark. Here we go. Look at this. So he's used the moon pools for a swimming pool as well. A little jacuzzi area, look. This is absolutely brilliant. Some more, let's have a look. So it's all empty up here. Like I said, it's a huge build. They probably didn't go too mad. I mean, everything seems to be looking good, looking okay. So I can't see any problems. So hopefully the stuff's all loaded in. Mind you, it's not like you get to see much of the Stark Mansion in any of the films, is it? Absolutely brilliant. This is awesome. Oh, that's the swimming pool. Definitely, this is cool. This bit is really cool. If I can turn it on, open it up. There we go. Look, oh, this is cool. Oh, no. Oh, Iron Man. Oh yeah. So just one more missing thing here, really. Iron Man and Hulkbuster. Ready for action. Let's change that field of view a bit so we can see a bit better. I think 95 would be the best. yeah, check out if you've not looked at any of Boid's Boid Gaming stuff on YouTube. Definitely check it out. It's got some amazing builds. Me and Veritas have had the opportunity to build with Boid. You can learn a lot from Boid. Definitely one of the highly members of the community. Everyone pretty much knows him. One thing I will say about Boid is he is a building machine. I think me and Veritas, we did some builds with him. We were not, pretty much doing 2 or 3 builds sometimes in a week. But yeah, Boid is a building machine. Has a lot of knowledge of the game, not a lot of knowledge of the building side of the game. He's also a member of the PBF. I don't really need to say well done because I think it's obvious. Absolutely awesome. This is well done for getting it retweeted though by Sean Murray himself. I think that was just recently, just last week. Yeah, well done, you two. I know Erects is a member on the Amino. You can find him. He doesn't post a lot on the Amino, but yeah, you can still follow him. Occasionally, he does put some pictures of his builds up. I think it's his Vader temple he's got on there. Have a look at that. It looks like an absolutely brilliant base. I've not been there myself. I've been to a couple of his other bases though, and yeah, really good builder too. Right. And what a perfect opportunity to use the newest update. Not sure what other people feel about this. I love it. I think this is brilliant. Obviously once we get the patch, we can get those modules. I reckon it's going to be much better. I mean, look, it does a good jump. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Absolutely amazing builds. If you get the time, come along. This one's in Euclid. As always, the glyphs will be always at the beginning of each base tour. Hey everybody, welcome back. So this is the bonus tour. I was saving this for for this week, but as you know, I postponed the through the portal. I had a very busy week that week, and I really didn't get around to actually getting all the editing and stuff finished, and I didn't want to rush it. So here we are at Dudeburg's base, and this is our little end one. As you can remember, if some of you remember, I said I would add an extra one in. And so we've come to this one. This is absolutely incredible base. You can tell he put a lot of work into this. Very good base. It's called the Arbitorium. Dudeburg put a post out about 20 days ago. So the Amino says. So I'm going to start doing them without the with the HUD back on from now on, because I keep missing message modules. But as you can see, look at this thing. It's huge. We'll take a look inside in a minute. But look at this thing. It must have took some work. Obviously, I've said before, glass is a real killer sometimes. But what Dudeburg's used here is the glass floors instead. This actually works better because technically you're not using the glass material. This loaded in for me straight away. I had no problems. And if you do want to use glass for something vast, learn how to do stuff like this, because this really helps. Let's just go and take a step inside. These doors, I still love them. I've seen them a lot now, but I still love them. They are brilliant. So you've got this little welcome area here. Oh, look at this cool, colourful tree. The teleport is just over here. Here we go. We are inside. Look at this place. This is kind of like the middle floor. I love the greens. So we'll head downstairs first. Lots of carbon. I love what he's done with the space as well. He hasn't like tried to fill everything, you know, or extend out the floors or anything like that. It's really good how he's done it. You have to excuse me. I've got a bit of not a sore throat, but of course. Cool little computer system. Bleep, bleep, bloop. I love what he's done here with the little screens on the side here. This is really cool. It's a cool idea. Like a proper little computer here, isn't it? I love seeing what people come up with to use for their, you know, to use some sort of computer screens and stuff. You know, there's so many different things I see all the time. We got TV. Yeah. I thought we had cable. I know Apictor popped along here recently. We get then Gek. Tell you what, I need a name for my Gek. We need a name. Any ideas? And no, it can't be Little Legs, because that's just not fair. I'm a tall Gek. I'm considered as a tall Gek. I've said this before as well. It's really handy. So if you follow where these lines go, you can easily navigate your way around. Alright, let's have a quick look upstairs. Welcome to the Arbitorium. Look at this place. Ooh, lovely little scene area. My little Gek dance. He likes to dance. Right. Let's have a look around here. Maybe I should have waited for the sun to come up, because I bet that looks cool. I bet that looks cool when the sun comes up. Look at this. So this is different. Usually you would see people use the kind of local power source to make a big green ball. But I like this. This is a much better idea. Much better idea. Look at this as well, cool. I've got to try this, I think. This is a cool idea. Let's have a quick more look around. Actually, garden. A lot of exotic, not exotic items, glitchy items. These have got to be the hardest ones to look for. These are cool. They've got to be one of the funniest looking things that we've ever been given. It's like a bouncy castle. I can't jump too much, can I? I couldn't. I hooked all the way around. So it's just plus. Okay, let's have a little sit down. Take the weight off of my little legs. Have a quick fly around. Oh, the sun looks like it's just coming up as well, so we might be able to see those. Oh, there we go. They've just opened up now. Look. They do look cool. And the coolest thing I've seen done with these solar panels so far was Action Pants Gaming did a bunch of bumblebees at his hive. They were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant idea. If you ever get a chance, pop over to the PBF collaboration we did. There's some really good bases there. But yeah, Action Pants Gaming did a really awesome thing and made kind of I think he made like 2 or 3 of these bees, You have to look around for them, they're really good. Look at this place. Oh, that'd be nice. Quick picture. Yeah, I like this one. Must have took you some work though. Light fuses, my father. There we go. So much space. Yeah, this is really good, Dudeburg. And as always, Nip Nip is always available. Good old Nip Nip. Cable TV. Oh, I missed this earlier. Little science station. This is cool. I mean, I'm glad we've got these cloaking devices now. I mean, look, that looks awesome. It looks like it fits perfectly. Plug's plugged in. And then you get this happen sometimes. I think this is what annoys me a lot with the wires. When this happens, it just doesn't look tidy, does it? But now we've got a cloaking device. But I don't know how much good a cloaking device would do in here, because Dudeburg specifically put the wires like this over the beds, which looks really cool. This is the only thing. The cloaking device is cool, but if you kind of want to do something like this in the base as well, you can't really use it. I mean, hopefully we get a few extra controls with it. It'd be good if we could kind of I don't know about powering everything up to it, because that does seem like a long way around things, but I don't know. Yeah, it would be cool. I do love what he's done with this. This looks really awesome now that it's daytime and they've opened up as well. Oh, this is so cool. It's huge. Well done, Dudeburg. Oh, can we get down here? Oh, this is just the exits to the bottom. Let's have a look outside. We'll get a bit of an orbit outside. Look at this thing. Oh. I noticed someone, well, there was a post about, I saw on the Amino this week, a Death Star. I know Death Stars have been done a couple of times, but I would like to visit one. Anyone's got any ideas of a good one on the Amino, because they do only kind of do the Amino bases. I know these bases are displayed everywhere else. I know this has got a video on YouTube, I think, as well, but I only kind of tour the bases that are posted on the Amino. So if you do have a base that you want me to look at, get it up on the Amino, and if it takes me fancy, I'll go and give it a visit. Whee! This is cool. I like this. It's got that kind of unique shape to it as well, isn't it? This is cool. Oh, I didn't see the decals and stuff on these earlier. Actually, I don't think they're loaded in. Believe it or not, this is actually take 2. Although I said at the beginning of the video that, no problems today, nothing popping in and out, and then I went up a teleporter and it shot me right out over here somewhere, and I had to kind of come in back and do a take 2. I don't know what happened. There must be a lot of people online tonight. Cool. I like this one. Let's get a thumbs up from me. Super. 07. Let's go back down there. Hopefully I won't get chucked around again. Here we go. I don't think I missed anything. I like the Nip Nip bit down there. This is my favourite because it's green, it's got Nip Nip, it's cosy. You know, you can have a bit of Nip Nip and chill out on the bed with a strange lid. Awesome Dudeburg, if you're watching. Brilliant, brilliant base, buddy. Loved this one. This was awesome. Oh, let's head back down to the telepad. Telepad? I said that last time, didn't I? Teleporter to the launch pad. This bit's a bit strange. It's cool going into it, but it's a bit weird coming out. And through the awesome doors. I love these. Everyone does these now, don't they? They are good. Super, super. Well, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. This is the last one. I will be returning next week with another few base tours. Might change it up a little bit for next week. Possibly might do a hub. I'm just waiting on information for that. But yeah, tune in next week for another Through the Portal. And thank you all for watching. And have a good evening, or day, or afternoon, or yeah. Goodbye, everyone.